Hey everyone! So today we're going to be talking about triangles, and we're going to review some important vocabulary with those triangles. So every triangle can be classified by both its sides and its angles. So in order to do that, we need to know the proper vocabulary to use to classify it. So when we're talking about a scalene triangle, we mean that there are no equal sides. All sides are a different length. For an isosceles triangle, it means that there are two equal sides. For an equilateral triangle, it means that all sides are equal. Okay, so that has to do with the sides and classifying it by its sides. Now we look at classifying it by its angles. So an acute triangle means that all angles are less than 90 degrees, and they're acute angles. If it is a right triangle, there is one right angle. So that means that that right angle is 90 degrees. For an obtuse triangle, it means that there is one obtuse angle. So that means that it's greater than 90 degrees. Okay. All right, so the sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So that means if you take all three angles in a triangle and add them up, you would get 180 degrees. If a triangle is equilateral, it is also equiangular. So that means that all angles would be the same angle measure. So if it is equilateral and equiangular, it means that the angle measures will be 60 degrees. There's an example of that down here. So we can see that the congruent sides are noted by these little tally marks. So we have three congruent sides. And then we have a 60-degree angle, and these little parentheses just show that that is congruent to 60 degrees as well. Okay, so if we look at number 1, down here we're going to classify each triangle by its sides and angles. So for number 1, we see that we have one right angle. So we have a right triangle. Now we're going to look at the sides. We see two sides that are congruent. So that means that it is an isosceles triangle. So we have a right isosceles. For number 2, we have one obtuse angle and two acute angles. But since that obtuse angle is there, it's going to be an obtuse triangle. Once again, we see those tally marks noting that there are two congruent sides, so it's isosceles. Okay, and then for number 3, we have three angles that are less than 90 degrees, so that means that it's going to be acute. And it's also got no congruent sides, so it's scalene. All right, so then if we look down at the bottom, we're going to find the missing angle measure. So to do that, we need to add together the angles that we do have and then subtract from 180 because there are 180 degrees total. So I have 35 degrees and 104 degrees. When I add them together, I get 139 degrees. I'm going to then subtract that from 180 degrees, and I'm going to get 41 degrees remaining. So that means this angle up here is 41 degrees. Number 2, I'm going to do the same thing. 90 plus 27 equals 117. And then I'm going to subtract 117 from 180, which gives me 63 degrees. So that means that this angle up here is 63 degrees. And then the last one, I'm going to take these two angles and add them together. And when I do that, I get 140 degrees. And I am going to subtract 140 from 180, and I get 40 degrees for my missing angle. So this one is 40 degrees. All right, on the back side we are going to do some triangle constructions, but I am going to attach that in a separate video, so stay tuned.